Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing. I know, I'm sorry, but I just needed to take a little break, get my life together. I moved and I had some things going on. So I couldn't pump out the videos like how I did before. But I'm back, and of course I promised you guys a Q&A in my last video that I posted. So I had to come through with a Q&A. There wasn't really that many questions, like a lot of them were repetitive, so this video shouldn't be that long. Before you guys ask, I did cut my hair again. A lot of people didn't want me to, but I am in love with this haircut. And why I cut it, I don't know. I just got tired of my hair. It was an awkward length, and I was like, oh, I would rather just have it short again. So I went ahead, got it cut again, and that was that. Yeah, so let's just jump right into the Q&A. First question, how do you get your hair like that in a long length and great condition? I guess to keep it healthy, I literally just leave my hair alone. Like, I don't flat iron my hair that often. I don't do too much manipulation. Throughout my entire time in college, basically what I did was I would wash my hair. I wouldn't deep condition. I'll put in Cantu, the little shea butter, leave-in conditioner or whatever, seal it with coconut oil, put my hair in 2 braids, wear that for a good 2 weeks. When I got tired of the braids, take the braids out, wear a braid out for a couple days, and then repeat the process. And that was my hairstyle throughout, like, majority of college. So how long have you been growing your hair? So I had long hair. I basically never got a haircut until high school. No, I did cut my hair before. Okay, from middle school is when my mom started letting me wear my hair out, and I always wore my hair straight. So I had straight hair from 6th grade to throughout high school. My senior year, I decided to cut my hair, and I cut it really short. I'll post a picture somewhere here so you guys can see how I cut it, and I'll also post a picture so you can see how long it was before I cut it. But senior year, I cut my hair, and then when I got to college, I was like, oh no, I miss my long hair. I have to let my hair grow out. So I let it grow out all throughout college, and then I believe my senior year in college, I cut my hair again, and that was, I guess, kind of the start of when I really started posting videos on YouTube. So you guys can kind of watch from when I cut my hair then, and I'll go ahead and put that video on this little thing if you guys want to go back and check that out from when I cut my hair. Have you been through heat damage, and if so, can you give tips on how to recover? OMG. So again, I wore my hair straight only. Like, when my mom let me wear my hair out, I did not know how to act. I wanted to have straight, beautiful, long hair. So I would, like, probably do my hair every week or every other week, but I would blow dry it, flat iron it, whatever the case was. And that was like for years. That was from middle school all the way until the beginning of college. And yeah, heat damage was real. I honestly had heat damage for so long that once I decided that I was going to start wearing my hair curly, I was like, oh, I don't think this is for me. And it's probably why I thought it wasn't for me, because I had so much heat damage I couldn't really tell what my curl pattern was. And that was part of the reason why I decided to cut my hair when I did, because I just got tired of the heat damage. I wanted it to grow back healthy. Like, I wanted to see what my curls were actually like, and there was nothing really I could try. I've heard that protein kind of helps to combat heat damage, so like mayonnaise mask or the Alpha-G protein treatment, I heard are really great. I've used them before, but my hair does not take well to protein. It just makes my hair like really brittle and hard, so I tried to stay away from that. So for me, I just cut it off. If I see heat damage, I cut it off, because I feel like that's the easiest solution. Even though you may not want short hair, I feel like healthy hair is better than like long damaged hair. What tips do you have for helping your hair grow? Just love your hair. That's really the only tip that I have. Don't compare your hair to somebody else's hair. Like, I see so many comments on my videos like, oh, how do I get my curls to look like that? Or, your hair is not like mine. Like, I can't do that with my hair, da 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 da. You can't get your curls to look like mine, because your curls are not my curls. Even though we all do it. I see girls all the time. I'm like, dang, I wish I had that hair. Like, girl, your hair popping. And be like, girl, your hair popping. So I think it's natural for us to want what we don't have. But like, if you're really serious about your hair journey and like getting your hair healthy, don't compare your hair to somebody else's. Don't try to get your hair to look like somebody else's, because it just may not be what your hair is. Find what works for your hair and stick to it. Like, not to try to make it look like somebody else's, but just because that's how you like to style your hair, you know. How long have you been natural, and what made you take the natural journey? I've always been natural. The only thing is that I just used to wear my hair straight. I decided to start wearing my hair curly because it's such a long process for me to straighten my hair. I was in college and I was on the go, like every day doing stuff. I just didn't have time. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'm just gonna wear my hair curly and that's gonna be what it is. So that's really how it started. And then like I just started watching more YouTube videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want my hair to look like that. The same thing I just told you guys not to do. That's how I was. I was like, oh, I want my hair to look like that. And I was going out and like trying different things. And then eventually I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna chop my hair off and see how it goes from there. So then here we are today. What's your favorite thing about being natural? I probably would say how versatile my hair is. Like, you can really do everything with natural hair. I posted a picture on Instagram not too long ago of like probably 7 different things I did, like braid outs, twist outs, or buns, or just wearing your hair curly, or straightening your hair if you want to straighten your hair. Like, there's so much you can do with natural hair. Like, who wouldn't want to be natural? Everybody I see that has a perm, I'm like, oh my gosh, you should go natural. Please go natural. Like, you don't need that creamy crack. You don't need it. You don't need it. Can you do a skin routine? Your skin is beautiful, and how do you wash your hair? I feel like I have like problem skin. So I probably won't do a skin routine until I find a product that like really helps my skin in the way that I want it to help. I've tried some things that kind of work, but then they stop working. So as soon as I find something that like legit works, I will share it with you guys. But for now, not really. And how do I wash my hair? I did do a wash day routine video, so I guess I will link that somewhere, but I don't really do anything special, I don't think. How do you like your hair, curly or straight? When my hair was longer, I probably liked it straight better. But when it's short, I definitely like it curly. I feel like when I have curly long hair, it kind of weighs it down so it doesn't look as full. But especially like with this cut, I have volume and it's like, yes, yes. So for now, I'm gonna go with curly. What kind of flat iron do you use? This is the flat iron that I use. It's Coriolis. I love this flat iron. I once used this flat iron called Subdue when I was like in middle school, and I loved it. So I told my dad I wanted that for Christmas. He came back with this and I was so disappointed, but I've had this thing for years and it's literally been a lifesaver whenever I flat iron my hair. So what's your favorite color? Pink is my favorite color. What's your ethnicity? I am Cuban and Bahamian. I don't really like answering that question because then people are like, oh, that's why your hair looks like that, because you're mixed. Da, 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 as if they're not like black people with beautiful hair. But yeah, I'm Cuban and Bahamian. Can you do a braid out tutorial next? I am trying to master my braid out. So as soon as I do, I will show you guys. But I don't really want to post something if it looked like crap and then you guys are like, oh. When did you start doing YouTube videos? It says when and why. Why? I don't know why I started doing it. Like I said, I am a YouTube junkie. So I used to watch everybody's YouTube videos, like, and I don't even just watch hair videos. I watch like hair, makeup, crazy things like top 5, BuzzFeed, like people doing music covers. I literally watch everything. I love YouTube so much. And then I was just like, you know what? I feel like I can do this. I feel like people ask me about my hair all the time. People ask me like, oh my gosh, how's your hair so long? Da 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 da. So why not just make videos and show people what I do, show people what I use, and maybe it'll help somebody, just like people helped me when I was watching YouTube videos. So that's basically why I started. My curl pattern, I don't know. I'm type somewhere in type 3 hair, I would say. I'm not exactly sure what it is. If you guys know, please feel free to tell me. Can you please do an informational video of how to keep your hair healthy and tips on how to grow it out. Again, I don't really do anything special, but what I will do, I'll sit down and like really think about it, because I'm sure there's some things that I do that kind of contribute to maintaining healthy hair. So I will sit down and think about it and come up with some tips for you guys, and I'll make it in a separate video. When did you cross and where, and what is your line number? I crossed Spring 13 at University of Florida, and I am the Trey. Can you do a video on how to French braid? I don't really know the difference between like French braid, Dutch braid, cornrow. To me, they're all the same, but I can definitely make a video to show you guys how I braid, because I did get a lot of comments saying like, oh my gosh, I wish I knew how to braid. So if that's going to help you guys, I can certainly do that. The rest of the questions were pretty much basically the same thing that I just answered. So I think we're going to go ahead and end it there. I hope I answered all your questions to your liking. If you guys have any more questions, definitely feel free to ask them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel and for subscribing, even if, you know, I don't post often. And I will see you guys in my next video.